The alleged terrorist behind that bombing in New York City makes his first court appearance just minutes from now. Ahmad Rahimi will appear by video from his hospital room in New Jersey. He is accused of planting explosive devices in New York and New Jersey, including that pressure cooker bomb that detonated in Manhattan's Chelsea neighborhood. And he faces charges of attempted murder of 5 police officers. Let's bring in our legal panel for more on this one. Robert Schalk is a former prosecutor. He is a defense attorney as well. Steve Kardian is a former New York police sergeant, former chief investigator for the city of New York, and the director at defenduniversity.com. Gentlemen, thanks to both of you for being here.
Pleasure.
Bob, so we know he's just nodding during this testimony. We're waiting on the tape, as we said. Really quickly, what do you expect here?
It's just going to be a formal arraignment announcing the charges. His lawyer is going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. They're going to be adjourning the case to get the discovery phase started. This is merely a formality. I would expect the judge to remand him, meaning set no bail, meaning he can't get out, and he'll be in custody the duration of the time. Yeah,
Steve, I mean, it's about getting that discovery phase underway, right? What are they looking for?
They're going to be looking for the information that was attained during the time that he was in custody when they evoked the Quarley rule. And same thing, just like Bob said, it's going to be a very quick proceeding, and they're going to put it off for all purposes until next time, and that'll probably be a month or two away.
Yeah, and the discovery and the investigation, this is all about trying to figure out what affiliates did he have around, if any, right? What's the information they're after?
Right, I mean, there was the article that came out that during questioning he blinked as a yes indicator that other people were involved. The question will now become whether his attorneys allow him to proffer any information or whether the authorities can get any additional information from him directly, because he has a right against self-incrimination. He doesn't have to speak anymore. He doesn't have to cooperate with them. Can they cue anybody else in on this without his words, without his cooperation?
What do you think about that?
Well, primarily the investigators are looking for motive, intent, and affiliation. So depending upon what they've developed through their investigation, there's going to be a lot to come out in the future. It's going to be a very lengthy process.
Yeah. Bob, at this point, you know, one of the things we're learning, they were talking to him about bombing locations. Were they chosen at random? This is what law enforcement officials were telling different reporters. He nodded yes, chosen at random. Do you buy that?
I don't. I think obviously he specifically chose a place in New York City where there's a lot of people late at night. I mean, it was nice weather. I mean, people walking around. I mean, if he was going to do this in some random location, why go to the biggest city on the East Coast and where there is heightened sense of security? It makes no sense that it would be random, but maybe that's just his definition of it.
Steve, at the same time, I mean, that block on 23rd Street, I used to live a block from there. I have walked there a million times. It is crowded, but there's nothing about it that makes it like this, you know, this would be an ideal location to set off this kind of a bomb.
It almost makes you think that he did it at random. When we look at investigations, big and small, we know that that person that's under scrutiny, that the principal of the investigation, never tells the truth. We get partial lies, we get partial truths. We never get the full truth.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. All right, guys, you're going to stick around for when we actually get that tape, and we're going to analyze it. In the meantime, thank you for your help. We appreciate it.